This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. EA gave me a special early access look at the alpha for Star Wars Squadrons to share with you all today my thoughts and opinions on the game so far. What's going on, all of you fantastic pilots? Yeah, still working on that one. My name is William, the host of your Anthem, and today's video is a bit different from our usual Anthem coverage. As I mentioned before, EA gave me a very special early hands-on look at the alpha for Star Wars Squadrons, and I got about 4 hours of gameplay in. I got to play the prologue for the story for Star Wars Squadrons, their dogfight mode, and their signature mode, to play and record my thoughts on. But please keep in mind that all the footage here is from a build in progress, meaning some things might change between now and the time of launch. Additionally, I was playing on a controller for the first time in I think 2 years. So my flying skills in the footage is not indicative at all of my capabilities on mouse and keyboard, and I'm looking forward to playing the game again when the mouse and keyboard are a bit more refined. But without further ado, I wanted to give you all my quick thoughts and very honest opinions of the game so far, with 4 hours under my belt. First up, the gameplay. One of the main concerns I know I saw a lot of when Star Wars Squadrons was announced was that it was going to be a blatant ripoff from Star Wars Battlefront 2's flight modes. However, I can safely say that there is practically no similarity at all. Not just in terms of, your camera angle, going from third person to first person inside your cockpit, but there is also so much more for you to manage. For example, there is power management in the game. For all Rebel ships, including the X-Wing, the A-Wing, the Y-Wing, and the U-Wing, and the TIE Reaper, you have 3 power systems to manage. You have your weapons, you have speed, and you have your shields. For the TIE Fighter, the TIE Interceptor, and the TIE Bomber, on the other hand, which don't have shields, you just have weapons and speed to manage. Though don't worry, the lack of shields doesn't hurt you in the long run, because with those 3 ships, they can heal themselves on the occasion. Anyways, in the middle of dogfights, you're constantly managing and rerouting your system's power. For example, there was more than one occasion when I was flying the U-Wing or the TIE Reaper, my 2 favorite ships as of right now, as they are both the support ships. They are slow-moving, heavy-class ships. I was getting wailed on multiple occasions where I had to switch off my power from either speed or weapons fire to rededicate to my shields to give them some extra oomph, some extra energy, in order to better remaneuver and face them, or just to flat out cover my retreat. We'll get into more of that in another video, but I just wanted to say at the very least, Battlefront 2 and Star Wars Squadrons are 2 entirely separate games. Everything from piloting to combat to even the overall feel is so radically different, yet works so gorgeously well. I know another popular question was about the story and its length and how real and true it would feel for a $40 game. Well, I can safely say that the story is incredible, at least the 45 minutes I got to play. I can't recall the last time that I played a Star Wars game where I actually felt immersed into the game, Like, yeah, you could be playing a Star Wars game and playing through a story, for sure, no problem whatsoever. But playing Star Wars Squadrons gave me something that I didn't even feel in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. There's just something about being a pilot and exploring the mythos between the end of the Empire, the rise of the First Order, and the rise of the New Republic. Of course, during this time, it's just the New Republic and the Empire Resurgence, or the Empire Remnant, whatever you want to call it. I won't say too much more about the story or what it contains, but I have to say that for the $40 price tag, it gives you an experience that is unparalleled in any other Star Wars game to date. But if any of you know me at all from my previous Anthem videos, you know that I am a cosmetic sucker. And Star Wars Squadron delivers and then some. First of all, the pilot customization is terrific. Not only can you customize your pilot's face, but you can also customize their body type, and even their voice, so you can have a very feminine pilot with the deep and menacing voice of Darren DePaul. Yes, that's right, Emperor Valkorion himself is a voice option for your pilot in the game, and of course, naturally, that's my pilot's voice as well. Though it goes so much further for the pilots, you're able to customize their flight suit, their helmet, their armor, their gloves, the pants, so on and so forth. There's even emotes, victory poses, and a plethora more that you can unlock. Now, a big selling point of this game is that there are none, zip zilch nada microtransactions. Everything in-game is earned with in-game currency with no way to purchase it in the real world. You can also unlock some cosmetics through achievements or time challenges, but we didn't delve into that too much. Now, the ship customization, in my opinion, is where it's really at. Not only are you able to customize your ship's loadout with a ton of different components to really personalize and make that ship your own, not to mention coordinate with your teammates to build the perfect squadron, but you can also go further and coordinate your paint scheme and decals. Now, obviously the paint jobs have lore implications. It's not just paint for the sake of looking cool, but I digress. Currently, there are a couple ways you can customize your ship through the paint job on the exterior hull, decals that will be on either wing side. Of course, each ship will have different placement. And then, of course, you have the cockpit, where you have holograms to your left, bobbleheads to your right, and dangly little keychains you can put up as well. What's cool is that the developers are making everything in-universe. So that cutesy little Ewok bobblehead you see is something that would probably be made in-universe. That Darth Vader action figure that I have on my dash is probably something that Imperial propaganda will have made at some point in time. Now, whether or not characters like Thrawn or Baby Yoda will be making an appearance inside your cockpit kinda remains to be seen, but at the very least, they are knocking it out of the park with staying in-universe and just looks plain gorgeous. We're going to be delving into Star Wars Squadrons pretty hard in the following videos, but I just wanted to give you all my quick overview of what I've played so far. And if you had any questions, by all means, let me know in the comments section below, as I really do read through all of your comments, and I might make a video based on your question. But for now, this is where I'm going to sign off. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and allows me to reach more freelancers, pilots, whatever you are, just like you. And as always, I hope all of you fantastic whatever you are have a phenomenal day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next video very soon. And remember, pilots, the Force will be with you, always.